First up, viewers, we have some big breaking news coming in. The silent partner of the Luthra brothers accused, Ajay Gupta, has been now remanded to 7 days of police custody. Gupta, who was arrested in Delhi and brought to Goa late last evening, was produced before the JMFC court in Mapusa today. Police say his custodial interrogation is crucial for the ongoing investigation into the nightclub fire case. This is a major crackdown, and what we understand is that Ajay, who was the silent partner, has now been remanded to 7 days of police custody. And what we need to understand is that the authorities are expected to reveal more details in this after questioning him. And Gupta's role in the operation of the nightclub has also come under scrutiny, with investigators questioning his association with the Luthra brothers and prominent businessmen who own the club in question. Now, police are investigating whether the fire was a result of poor management or if criminal negligence may have contributed to the tragedy where 25 people lost their lives in that nightclub blaze. We have Sabyasachi also joining us live on this broadcast. Sabyasachi, Ajay has now been remanded to police custody. Tell us more about the investigation.
Well, that's right, Deepak. See, Ajay has been sent to 7 days of judicial custody, and meanwhile, the investigation is on, and the focus right now of the Goa police is to bring both the Luthra brothers back to India as soon as possible. Now, what we are learning from our sources is that the Goa police is on standby, and they are just waiting for the clearance, and departure is just a matter of time. Once the procedures are over, once they get the clearance, they will fly to Phuket to bring back both the Luthra brothers to India to face the trial. Meanwhile, the investigation is on. In fact, the CM of Goa have also assured that inquiry will be completed within 8 days, and a report will be submitted as far as the investigation is concerned. Now, we have seen that there has been several lapses. If you talk about the particular nightclub where the incident happened, now there were no fire extinguishers, there were no fire exit, there were no fire alarms, and all these things were not there. In fact, the eyewitnesses who were present over that day, they in fact have told that these things were not present at that time. In fact, the location of the nightclub also comes under question, because the firefighting team also faced a lot of problem at that particular time, because it was a narrow lane, and that is the reason why the fire brigade had to station their vehicle around 400 meters away from the location. Now, when the incident happened on 7th, the Luthra brothers, within an hour, they flew to Phuket. Now, this can be used by the prosecutor against them, despite the fact that they have moved. They had moved yesterday an anticipatory bail plea at the Rohini court, which the Rohini court have rejected. Now, this could go against them because instead of visiting the spot, instead of visiting the location where the incident happened, they decided to flee from the country, which could be used against them. And this also shows the intent of the Luthra brothers, though they have said that they are not the direct owners, they are the licensee, but that all will be investigated once they are brought back to India, Deepak. Now, it is a coordinated effort from the Thai authorities as well as the Indian authorities. From the sources, we got to learn that the Goa police have reached out, have sent a communication to the Ministry of External Affairs to revoke the passports of the Luthra brothers. Now, a blue corner notice was issued against these two. In fact, under the blue corner notice.
Sachi, now speaking about the blue corner notice, News9 has accessed the copy of the notice that was issued against the Luthra brothers. And the notice mentions the profile of both Saurav and Gaurav Luthra, the charge against them, and a summary of the facts of the case as well. And another picture of the Luthra brothers in detention has also emerged, viewers. But this is the blue corner notice that we have accessed. Sabyasachi, tell us more about what's the way ahead. Now that they have been arrested, the deportation process is currently underway. What will follow after that?
Well, that's right, Deepak. See, the deportation process is underway. Now, the blue corner notice was issued by the Interpol after the CBI who reached out to the Interpol and stating that a blue corner notice had to be issued against these two. Now, in that notice, it has been very clearly mentioned that the authorities need to trace these two person. In fact, if they trace these two person, they have to ask them to join the investigation. Now, under the blue corner notice, these two people have been detained. Like, see, unlike the red corner notice, which says that you have to immediately arrest the person against whom red corner notice had been issued, but under blue corner notice, you have to continuously give information to the country from where the blue corner notice had been raised. Now, the Thai authorities have been continuously monitoring the activities of the Luthra brothers and have been sharing the information with the Indian counterpart, and Indian counterpart had told the Thai authorities to detain these two persons. Now, they have been detained. On the pictures which News9 have been showing since morning, we can see that both the brothers holding their passport and have handcuffs on their hands. Now, the Thai authorities have been able to trace their location. In fact, from the sources, we got to know that they have been continuously changing their location, changing one resort after other. And the main focus after now is the Goa police going to Phuket. Now, as I mentioned, that the Goa police right now is waiting for the clearance. Once they get the clearance, they will fly to Phuket and bring back both the Luthra brothers. Now, there are two possibilities. One, they can take them directly to Goa, and the second option, they can bring them to Delhi, and after that, on transit remand, they can take them to Goa for further investigation. Now, the line of questioning, Deepak, will be extremely crucial, as there is also an angle who suggested them to fly to Phuket instead of visiting the location where the incident happened. Who suggested that they need to book tickets to Phuket. So these all line of questioning will be extremely crucial. So once the Goa police gets their custody, so now after getting back to the country, they have to, within 24 hours after formally arresting, they have to present them to the court and seek for police custody. Now, in the police custody, more details will be gathered by the investigative.
That's right, Sabyasachi. And one must really ask, what was that business deal that was so important that those 25 innocent lives that was gutted in the fire at the nightclub? In fact, viewers, another picture of the Luthra brothers in detention has also emerged, and the brothers are seen handcuffed, and with Thai police examining their belongings. Saurav and Gaurav Luthra are wanted in connection with the Goa nightclub fire that killed 25 people, with the first images of their custody now emerging and on your screens, because earlier pictures show the brothers with their hands tied, clutching their passports, and the Luthras, who'd run the Romeo Lane restaurant chain with outlets across India and abroad, fled to Phuket just an hour after a massive blaze tore through Birch by Romeo Lane in North Goa's Arpora village, and they face charges of culpable homicide not amounting to murder and negligence. So the Luthra brothers are now arrested. Sabyasachi, what are the details? How long before they're brought back?
See, Deepak, from the sources, within 24 hours to 36 hours, time is going to take place. And the Goa police right now is on standby mode as they are awaiting for the clearance. Once they get the clearance, they will immediately fly to Phuket to bring the Luthra brothers back home. Now, it has been a very swift action and good coordination between the Goa police, the CBI, as well as the Ministry of External Affairs. Now, the Ministry of External Affairs, after they have received the communication from Goa police that they have to revoke the passport of the Luthra brothers. Now, the High Command in Thailand also is in continuous touch with the Thai authorities. And the process, the official documentation are underway. The deportation process has already started. So once the process completes, the Goa police team will get a green signal, will get a clearance, and they will immediately fly to Phuket to get the Luthra brothers back to India and face the trial. Now, there has been, as far as I was saying, that the intent of the Luthra brothers is under question, because they say that they have gone for a business trip, but when the incident happened, when the firefighting team was still trying to douse off the fire, 25 people lost their life, and within 1 hour itself, they booked the ticket and they went to Phuket. So if you are going for a business trip, as they were saying that it was pre-planned, so there was no tickets which was booked before. They booked tickets on the day when the incident happened, and they filed an anticipatory bail after after 4 days when the incident happened. On 7th, the incident happened. On 10th, they filed the anticipatory bail plea at the Rohini court in the national capital. So more details will come out once the investigation begins, once the questioning begins, as the state government as well as the Goa police have given authority that people who are responsible will not be spared. Everybody has to face justice in this matter. In fact, the family members also have been demanding that these two people need to be arrested as soon as possible.